I'm here at the famous Theatre Royal in Drury Lane in the heart of London's West End, where a spectacular musical version of The Lord of the Rings is enjoying a successful run. The score was written by Indian composer AR Rahman, whose unique blend of Asian culture with rock and Western classical styles has created a bit of a storm in Bollywood, and he's about to make his mark in Hollywood.
He's virtually unknown in Europe and the US, but he's sold more albums than the Beatles and is worshipped throughout much of Asia, where he's known as the Mozart of Madras.
Who are you?
Walter Raleigh.
Wow.
Now, AR Rahman has added a Hollywood film score to his vast repertoire of movie music.
A great soundtrack is like Laura's theme and Love Story theme and Chariots of Fire and all those things, where it stood by itself. Now it's becoming too abstract and more ambient and more, I don't know, soundscape-ish more than a melody. People are afraid of melody. People are afraid, oh, that melody is distracting my scene. And Indian films is even more greater challenge because you need to be like a Michael Jackson, a John Williams, a Hans Zimmer, and an Indian folk composer, all put together. So they expect finesse and they expect versatility. There used to be a time where the director and the composer used to work together, and they would develop themes, and then the director would shoot a scene. But now the world is becoming so fast that people are finishing the movie, and even before going to a composer, they're putting a temp music. And that temp music gets stuck on because people start loving it. And when it goes to a composer, he can't do his own stuff because they're so preset with the temp music.
As well as writing songs and scores, Rahman has a good voice and has featured in many Bollywood films singing the songs, which are mimed by the acting superstars. He recently completed a sellout tour of the US, performing highlights from his songbook to devoted fans. Director Shekhar Kapoor recruited Rahman and fellow composer Craig Armstrong to provide the score for Cate Blanchett's sequel to Elizabeth, The Golden Age, which premieres at Toronto Film Festival next month.
Here are two totally different cultures. Totally, completely. Craig Armstrong is strings and heart and you know, like the skies and choir and angels and devils, and AR is modern and restless music. And just get them together was very interesting for me to just sit there and see both of them jamming together. They wouldn't talk, they would jam. And in their jamming came out the music.
I too can command the wind, sir! I have a hurricane in me that will strip Spain bare!
It's terrifying sometimes. When you wake up and you're in Scotland doing music for Golden Age, and suddenly you wake up and doing an Indian superstar film. But I think over the years now, probably getting a balance.
From Vivaldi to Verdi, Scarlatti to Puccini, they've heard an abundance of classical composers here at the Italian Cultural Institute in London. But few have been more prolific than Ennio Morricone, who has 400 film scores to his name.
The score for The Untouchables, one of 5 Oscar-nominated works by Ennio Morricone, provides a perfect example of the composer's art, ranging from majestic themes to tense, pulsating musical moments underscoring dramatic tension. Ennio Morricone's lifelong musical mission was rewarded with an honorary Oscar this year. And next week, he'll be revered at the Venice Film Festival for his unforgettable work on westerns with Italian director Sergio Leone.
Con Leone è stato un bellissimo rapporto. Lui aveva ascoltato delle musiche per 2 film western che gli avevo fatto, gli erano piaciute e mi ha chiamato. Io ho lavorato con lui pensando a fare un lavoro come in tanti altri film. Naturalmente a lui gli era piaciuto un arrangiamento che gli avevo fatto in un lavoro precedente e mi ha aiutato a riferirmi a quell'arrangiamento che io avevo fatto. E quindi questo mi ha aiutato e ha dato a questa mia creazione di qualche tempo prima, ha dato una spinta alla creazione delle musiche per il film Il Pugno di Donna.
I know that's how Sergio Leone always worked with Ennio Morricone. He always made him write the music first. It gave him the power to hold on a shot because he knew he was going to have decent music to go with it.
Comunque gli dovrei raccomandare di fare pratica in tutti i generi della musica, tutti, il rock, il pop, l'esotico, fare esperienza, perché nel cinema servono dei compositori che abbiano assolutamente pratica di tutto quello che c'è da fare, tutto quello che è possibile. Un compositore deve poter scrivere un quartetto d'archi, una sinfonia, una canzone, una cosa brutta anche, perché può servire anche di scrivere una cosa brutta e anche una cosa bellissima, di grande respiro.
Il grande maestro Ennio Morricone.
I remember as a kid sneaking into the cinema. They were playing Once Upon a Time in the West. And, you know, I heard his music and I knew what I wanted to do. The inventiveness is so tremendous. There's just a musicality that, you know, just a God-given gift that he has, which just makes him, you know, in my opinion, better than anybody else.
Quando un compositore mi dice cosa devo fare, io qualche volta dico lascia andare e abbandona la professione, perché mette a scrivere musica assoluta e lascia stare la musica del cinema, perché ti può dare delle delusioni gravissime, perché se un compositore del cinema che vuol fare il cinema, un vero compositore, non lo chiama nessuno, il compositore non esiste.
The Italian theme continues after the break when we meet the musical mind behind Gladiator and the Da Vinci Code, and a few others. The Lion King, Pirates of the Caribbean, Madagascar, Thelma and Louise, Rain Man.